कभी प्यासे को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बात अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी गिरते हुए को उठाया नहीं, बात आंसू बहनाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बात अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। मैं तो सत्संग गया गुरुवाणी सुनी, गुरुवाणी को सुनकर ख्याल आ गया। ला 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 मैं तो सत्संग गया गुरुवाणी सुनी, गुरुवाणी को सुनकर ख्याल आ गया। जन्म मानव कले के दया ना करी, फिर मानव कहलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बात अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। गंगा नहने हरिद्वार काशी गया, गंगा नहते ही मन में ख्याल आ गया। ला 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 गंगा नहने हरिद्वार काशी गया, गंगा नहते ही मन में ख्याल आ गया। तन को धोया मगर मन को धोया नहीं, फिर गंगा नहलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बात अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। मैंने वेद पढ़े, मैंने शास्त्र पढ़े, शास्त्र पढ़ते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। ला 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 मैंने वेद पढ़े, मैंने शास्त्र पढ़े, शास्त्र पढ़ते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। मैंने ज्ञान किसी को बाता नहीं, फिर ज्ञानी कहलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यासे को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बात अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी गिरते हुए को ला 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 ला. Hi all, good morning. So I'm back again, bright color pink. So I'm back again one generation later, teaching the same old bullshit that has been here from time immemorial. But it has to be taught again because nobody learns the lessons. Nobody learns the lessons, right? So, as you all know, this is one of my father's favorite songs, which he sings quite often at family gatherings, at his frequent satsang meaning again a gathering where truth is expounded, right? And I'll just give a very brief meaning of this song, right? This song is basically talking about the necessity of your inward journey rather than an outward journey, right? The importance of an inward spiritual journey as opposed to an outward spiritual journey, right? So it is saying that God, or that which you seek, truth, however you want to call it, the universe, God, truth, love, right? Freedom, that which you seek, is not found in one places of pilgrimage, right? Is not found in the Ganges and the Taj Mahal, in Mecca, in Jerusalem, right? That which you seek is not found in these places, right? You'll often hear in religion will tell you, oh, you need to traverse, or if you could afford it, to traverse to these specific pilgrimage, regions of pilgrimage as defined by your religion, right? To find God or to attain heaven, right? This is fake, false knowledge. Fake, false knowledge, right? If you can't actually find God where you are at this very moment, in this very moment in history, at this very time, right now, in this present moment, it is impossible to find God by traveling to any place of pilgrimage, right? If you are not willing to take action towards God in your current environment, at least begin your spiritual journey. If you are not willing to have the courage to begin your spiritual journey in the current space that you are, and then let life take you where it needs to take you, right? You will not find God by traveling to these places of pilgrimage. You need to actually start your spiritual journey exactly where you are. Begin your spiritual journey exactly where you are, and life will take you naturally where you need to be, right? So this song basically says that God is not found in these fanciful places and all that they tell you that you need to go to attain liberation or moksha, right? Secondly, the song is saying that God is not found in any religious scriptures, right? God, the essence, the truth, is not found. You can read it, you can use it as a mechanism on your pathway to God, on your pathway to truth, on your pathway to freedom, but you will not exactly find God in the Vedas, in the Ramayana, in the Bible, in the Quran, right? God itself, as I say, if you cannot find God by yourself, with yourself, alone, in the current space, in the current environment that you are in, then you are not going to find God anywhere else in the world, right? And you need to have courage to take the right action wherever you are, right? You need to have courage to take the right action in your current environment, right? To begin your spiritual journey. Take moral action in your current environment, right? So the song also says that, you know, you could go to how much? Oh, God is not found in any places of worship. Temple, mosque, church, which is what we have been telling people from time immemorial, that they don't need these physical structures, right? God is not found because oftentimes we go to church, temple, mosque every Sunday, lock back God in there, and then come home, as I was saying, and cook all the nice curry duck, all the nice meat, all the nice agouti, right? Wild meat, right, on a Sunday, and enjoy, right? It does not make sense. You are fooling yourself, right? And some of us like to dress up in the best of the best of the best of the best, right? And then when we coming back from temple, pass somebody on the street asking for some food and they pass them straight, right? Such as life, such as lessons that need to be learned and taught, right? We all would have learned these lessons throughout life, right? We all would have learned these lessons the hard way throughout our life, right? So the song also speaks about respecting your parents and stuff, right? And I know this might be a bitter pill to swallow for the people who have had parents who probably treated them in ways that you think you didn't exactly deserve in this life, right? Whether your parents were physically abusive, mentally, emotionally abusive, or if your parents would have abandoned you growing up and so on, right? But the point is that when you look at the bigger picture, I'm talking about from a universal standpoint and the bigger picture, and from a healing journey angle, that your parents, regardless if they are here or not, regardless of what they did in the past, You are here in this very moment, and you are given the opportunity by the divine, right? You are given the opportunity for your soul's evolution, right? And you have the free will choice to take to make use of this opportunity as best as possible, right? So, and the best way to take advantage of this opportunity is to embark on the highest spiritual path, which is the path of non-violence, right? So I will cut straight to the point, right? Which is what my father didn't quite do and still don't do, because I will just come here and tell the whole family and tell the whole country and tell the whole world to just stop fucking eating meat, right? Stop eating meat, right? Yeah, I would do it with a little more pizzazz and flair and fire, right? I'm not going to dumb myself down anymore, because I've done it for my entire life. Dumb myself down trying to meet people where they are, and people not making the effort for me, right? And people not making the effort for me. So I will just be myself and let people rise to meet me where I am now, right? So I just bust a little cuss now and then. Who gives a fuck, right? Nobody cares, right? The point is that I am given the actual knowledge that is a requirement to free yourself from the condition of slavery, right? The point is that I am given the actual knowledge, and I am brave enough, right, to come on this platform, right, and tell people as it is. I'm not going to do no roundabout stories and read from no Ramayana, right? The fable storybook, right? I'm not going to come and read from any fable religious storybook. I will just cut straight to the point to get it through people thick skull, right? The hard and the harsh way. That eating meat is wrong, right? Eating meat is wrong, and you all should cease and desist from this activity ASAP, as soon as possible. Embark on this path ASAP, right? Because the world is descending into a very dark place, right? And to each action there's a consequence, right? To each action there's a consequence, right? Yeah, to each action there's a consequence, right? And this would explain or give the answer to this lifelong question that I have always had, right? Cause and effect gives the answer. Understanding cause and effect gives the answers to all the questions that you have in life, right? So for all my life, my lifelong question was is life fated? Is our life fated? Or is our life a matter of free will? Is our life fated, or is life a matter of our free will, right? And this is the answer I will give from the answer that I felt as though I have discovered in the past, but I am confirming this now, that life is not 100% free will, and life is not 100% fated, right? We are destined based on past action, past karma. Karma is simply action, right? So based on past karma, whether it's past lives or this life, right, or actions we take in this life, we are bound to a particular series of events. We are bound to a particular circumstance or people, right, until something clicks in our brain and we actually choose to seek answers, right? Until something clicks in your mind and you decide that, hey, I don't want to be bound anymore, right? And you will be bound until that clicks in your head, or you decide for that click to take place in your head, right? You will be bound. So you will come into contact with all sorts of knowledge throughout your life, right? And when you come into contact with truth, right, but you still fail to take relevant action, you come into contact with that which is true and you fail to take relevant action, right, then you will still be bound, right? You will be bound, and by your past karmas, you will be bound by your past actions, right? So coming into contact with truth is supposed to trigger something in your mind. It's supposed to, and that is why I will say this loud and clear. If by chance I know I don't have much views on thing on YouTube, but for the people who do watch my videos, if you come into contact with this video and these series of videos, rest assured that it is by no accident, right? It is by no accident that you are here looking at these videos. Our meeting was not coincidental. Our meeting was not coincidental, right? So when you come into contact with knowledge that is true and refuse to take action in light of such knowledge, you will still be bound by your past deeds, right? You will still be caught up in that web of karma, of cause and effect, right? Until you decide utilizing your free will, that, hey, I would like to free myself from this, right? I would like to free myself from this, right? So that's just the reality of it. We are destined to have a series of life events, meeting people, going to places, whatever it is. We are destined up until the point when we decide that, or when the universal timing or karma is the right timing to let you know that, hey, or when you decide, right? So it has to, that decision is a collision of your free will and universal timing, right? When that thing clicks in your mind that says, hey, I no longer want to be bound to this. I no longer want to be bound to this, right? Bound to that which is immoral. I no longer want to be bound to that which is immoral, right? Then that is what you call an awakening. So we have a series of awakenings in our life. So when it clicks and you say, hey, I no longer want to be bound to this experience, to this immorality, right? That is an awakening, right? As an awakening moment, right? And we have a series of this throughout life, right? So you could decide now that, hey, I don't want to be bound to this particular experience, right? So if you're looking at this video right now, it is a sign, it is a message, right, that is letting you know that if you are in a circumstance that is immoral, or simply a circumstance that you would rather not be in, that you just have to take the relevant action, and you are not bound to that thing anymore. Just take the action and leave, and you are not bound to that particular thing anymore. It's as simple as that, right? So, well, it's not so simple. You'll go through a series of rude awakenings and emotional turbulence, but that is all just part of the process, right? Afterwards, in hindsight, you would realize that it was all simple, right? So yeah, as I was saying, I don't really, I mean, I supposed to be on vacation here. I was supposed to be on vacation here in England. I haven't yet had a proper vacation as yet. Reason being is because this shit is the only shit on my mind right now, right? This madness is the only thing on my mind right now, and it is a moral obligation that I have, right? Because I came into contact with knowledge and took the right action in light of it. It is something that I choose to do, to come here every damn day, right? And tell you the things that your parents, your trash parents, right? Tell you the things that your trash parents did not tell you, because one, is probably too painful for you to hear. They think it's too painful for you to hear. Two, they're just not being honest with you. Three, they wanted to protect you, right? Four, they were just not curious enough to seek the answers that you are seeking, right? They were just curious. They were just not curious enough, or did not desire to seek the answers to the questions that you have, right? And this is the only reason I am here doing these videos, honestly, right? Because one day, you, son, right? You are going to be searching for the answers to questions that I have asked, right? You are going to be searching for people and answers, right? You will embark on a search, like I would have embarked on a search, and that's the only reason I am here doing these videos, right? I don't really care to do this otherwise, right? But I know that there will come a day when you will embark on this journey, right, to discovery, to self-discovery, because your trash parents choose not to give you the answers, or they didn't care to find to know the truth for themselves, right? They didn't care to know the truth for themselves, right? So this is my only reason for coming here and doing this shitty series of videos. This is the only reason that I have embarked on this healing journey, because I know that there will come a day that you will be asking for particular people in your life, right? And you would want to know, and you would actually require healing from past traumas that you would have gone through consciously or unconsciously, right? Because you did not have access to the truth at that point in time, right? And there will be particular people in your life that you will be asking for and asking about, right? Just like there are particular people in my life that I have questions about and I have asked about and I am asking about, right? So that's why I'm saying this healing journey is really not for my sake alone, and that's why I don't care who have what to say about my videos, because I know the purpose and I know the reason that I am here doing this, right? Anyhow, this is probably going to be my final video on YouTube, right? Bittersweet moment again, but I'm content with the work that I have produced there, right? So this might be my final video on YouTube. I will be on TikTok, as I said, resolving some more karma on TikTok. So this really brings an end to sociology of family, revolution of family secrets, right? Sociology of family, and it brings an end to my crash course in sociology, also known as my PhD, in 3 months. Next week, by sometime next week or within the following week, I will be meeting with and having a conversation with Christ, right? With Christ. I will be meeting and having a conversation with Christ. I will be meeting and having a conversation with Christ regarding the natural laws. Yeah, I will be meeting and having a conversation with Christ regarding the natural laws of the universe and regarding natural law manifestation, right? I'll be having a conversation regarding natural law manifestation and finding out how Christ was able to utilize these natural laws and do rapid manifestation through the spiritual laws of the universe, right? So I just have a few questions, because I took, like, let me see, 11 years. I take 11 years to stop eating meat, right? And then I take between 7 to 8 years to leave the government, right? So I would have taken, like, say about 17 to 18 years to start making changes in my life, right? I would have taken like 17 to 18 years to start making changes in my life. I will be having a conversation with Christ next week, meeting the maker, as they call it, right? So I just want to know how Christ was able to manifest so rapidly, right? And I took like 17 to 18 years of my life to do it, right? So I have some questions about natural law, rapid natural law manifestation, and so yeah. we will be meeting to have that conversation, and I will be spending some time with Christ. So I will actually not be on TikTok for a while, right? I'm kind of going ghost on everybody. I won't be on TikTok and think for a while. I will be coming back on TikTok to do after the experience. I think I will be coming back on TikTok to complete a master's in psychology, right? So I have my degree in psych, but for those who did their degree in psychology at the university and stuff, we know that is a bag of trash too, right? They didn't cover what we really needed. Right, most of us went into psychology because we thought that it would help us to heal and all that kind of thing, right? I thought going into psych, doing a psychology degree would help me to truly heal myself, but it did nothing like that. In fact, it probably fucked me up more, right? It did nothing like that. So I will be starting or pursuing my self-taught and Christ-taught psychology healing, which I started, which I've done a lot of already on TikTok. You all could check out my videos. If you want assistance with true psychology, you could check out my TikTok videos, which I started, but I'll be taking a break after having this conversation with Christ and spending some time, right, trying to figure out what are the secrets. So I'll be revealing the secrets on TikTok after that experience, but I will be asking the secrets. What are the secrets to natural law manifestation and rapid natural law manifestation, and how can I manifest my dream life in a matter of 2 months?